Drum roll. Ladies and gentlemen, the answer you've been waiting for is Billie Eilish, a man. Yes, of course. Duh. If that's all you wanted to know, you have heard it here first. As if you didn't already know. Come on, man. I mean, come on, dude. I mean, come on, sister. I mean, come on, mailman. I mean, come on, dude who works at Walmart. I mean, come on. I mean, come on, man. I said, I said, come on, man. Well, are you people ready to get this party started? Come on now, let's get this party started. Oh, come on, let's get this party started now. Yeah, gonna get this party started tonight. Gonna make y'all feel alright. Gonna get this party started on a Saturday night. Yeah, baby. Gonna get this party started tonight. It's Saturday night. Do you feel alright? Let's get funked up. Let's get crunked up. Everybody feel alright tonight. It's Saturday night. Everybody, are you feeling fresh and funky like I am? Are you ready to explode? Ooh, I think I done finished already in my pants, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Everybody know what the funk I mean, and everybody knows what the funk I bring. Are you ready? Ready, body, booty, body, beat a body, booty, body, beat a body. I don't even know if near the words I've been speaking, I've been talking, I've been drinking, I've been speaking. Oh shit, this looks like a big fat black dick going in my mouth. But that's just how it is if you slip it, dip it down south. I think I'm feeling freaky, dicky, sneaky, weaky, teaky this evening. I think I'm gonna choke. Give me a little smoke on this bosky sheet. Hit the thumbs up if you're having fun so far. That's a little song I wrote just now. It's called Lick My Boskisi, bitch. All right. Helps if I'm going to turn this lighter around that way. All right. You guys having fun? Let's let this show begin. I want to see 20 thumbs up before we even get started. Just 20 thumbs up right out of the gate. Otherwise, I'm just going to pack up all my shit and we just going to go home. 20 there it is. That's what I'm talking about. All right. killer, dude. All right. You guys ready to have fun on a Saturday night? Because I am. I mean, what the hell else better do you have going on that's better than this right now, right here? Talking to me ski, hitting the bull ski. We're going to be talking some shit. We're going to be doing some shit. We're going to reminisce. We're going to do some things. Why am I talking like that? I don't know. It helps if I speak into the microphone and people say, is that some sort of auto-tune effect? No, it's not. It's just me being able to sing like that. I can actually sing and make you think I'm using auto-tune and all these crazy effects with my voice, but I'm barely using anything at all. I'm just fucking really good at singing. I can hit all these notes all night long. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, motherfucking T, T, T. I can see your drippy pee, wet and stinky pussy. And people say, oh, well, that must be some sort of vocal effect. No, it's a very light vocal effect. That's me just singing. I can do all that. Because I am the baddest motherfunker in this town. If you see me singing it for really, y'all, and you'll know when I'm rolling through. You'll know when I'm rolling through. When I bend your mama over and I run her all night long like a train with a big fat diggity dong, slickety slong, wiggity big fat diggity diggity slickety biggity bong. All right, I don't even know where I was going with that. It's like if you hand me a microphone, weird shit starts to happen. All right, we're gonna go to the chat. Jenna Lovecraft Reeves says, hey. Hey. We're going to go to the chat again. Dragonfire says it's freezing out. It's freezing outside, you mean? Or the stream is freezing? What do you mean, man? What do you mean? The Pool Pros says, yo. There's a guy who has a YouTube channel called The Pool Pros, and he just said, yo. Let the records set the record straight. That a guy has a channel called Pool Pros, and he just said, yo. Okay, bro. You know what I say to that? Yo. That's what I say to that. Next question. All right. Master Creepy Pasta, great channel name, by the way, says, sup, Jake. Sup. Do kids still say sup? I do. I'm not a kid anymore, but I still say sup. That guy says sup. Say sup, 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 Jew. What's up, Jew? It's really been good. What's up with you? Hey, man, what's up with you? It's good. What's up with you? Good. Well, I'm glad we had this conversation. Let's all go do something different so that we can have a different conversation next time. Hey, man, sup. Fuck you. What? You don't say sup no more? Hell no. I quit saying sup last year. One of my New Year's resolutions, I wasn't going to say sup no more. So now I'm going to go back to saying, what's that? Remember when people used to do that? What's that? I'm going to go back to doing that every time. Every time, every person I meet. That's my New Year's resolution. I think I'm the only one in the world who has a New Year's resolution that in 2022, I'm going to go back to going, what? Remember when they did that? Remember when that was a thing? That's my New Year's resolution, is I'm gonna go back to doing that. Just to be irritating and make sure that I don't get laid anymore. That's pretty much what I was figuring out would be my New Year's resolution. All right. Got Saul Rosenberg with a $5 donation. All right. He says, how many homeless tweaker shelters does it take to land on Mars, aka Devon Island, Canada? Fuck, I don't know, man. How many? I hope you have another super chat donation in a punchline, because that was a hell of a setup. How many homeless tweaker shelters does it take to land on Mars, aka Devon Island, Canada? Uh, uh, I don't know, bro. How many? Yeah, you gotta complete the joke. According to the owl that used to want to sell me Tootsie Roll Pops, a one, a two, a three, a three. All right. And I see people saying three already in the chat, so that actually fits my joke. All right, here's someone else comes with another $5 donation. Says, have you ever smoked DMT, either 5-MeO or MnDMT? I'm not sure which type I had, but I've smoked it twice out of a dab rig, and it took me into another dimension. And in the other dimension, I am God. And so, yeah, when I get tossed back into this flesh bag and I have to talk to you guys, just know I smoked some stuff that one time, two times, turned me into God. And then after I figured out how everything in the world works and that I'm responsible for somehow conjuring up all of it, I was sent back here into this flesh body where I make an absolute fool of myself on camera and no one believes me. Wah, wah, wah. And that's what happened when I smoked DMT. Now, each person's effects, it can affect you very differently. So if you smoke it, you probably won't have that happen to you, or maybe you will. Fuck, I don't know. I really don't know anymore. But I haven't smoked it since August of 2020 or 2021. It was August last year, 2021 last year, and no, August 2020. So it's been over a year. Let me get that correct. August 2020 was the last time I smoked it, and I had such a intense experience. Each time I try and recall it, I can't even quite recall it correctly, but it was the most intense experience of my life. And whenever I try and describe it, it generally freaks people out, uh, and me included. Saul Rosenberg says, depends how high he gets. And see, here's Saul Rosenberg completing his joke after I just went on this DMT trip explanation. Now Saul is going to complete his joke. I'm going to have to go back and read your setup, Saul. Hold on. I can't read that without reading your setup. One sec. I got sidetracked by someone asking me about DMT. Let me go back, Saul. Okay, Saul's joke. Because he paid $10, so we might as well set the man up correctly. Okay, here we go, Saul. He says, how many homeless tweaker shelters does it take to land on Mars? Brrr. Depends how high he gets, but the higher you go, the bigger the crash. Sorry, didn't have a punchline. There's no way that thing took off again. Wah, wah, wah. Good one, Saul. Hey, thanks for the donation, bro. Uh, Welcome to the show, everyone. This is what we do here on a Saturday night. People might be wondering, you might be stumbling in here like, hey, what the hell does this have to do with the title? Oh, yeah, Billie Eilish. Yeah, she's probably a boy. Here's the thing is, I haven't personally seen her penis. I want to go ahead and make this perfectly clear to everyone. I haven't personally seen Billie Eilish's penis, so I can't say for sure whether she's a dude or not. Uh, a guy named I Am Racist, his channel is called I Am Racist, and he just sent me a donation and he says, yes, you are. Awesome, bro. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. I am racist. Yes, you are. You know what? I love being racist. In fact, that reminds me of this little comedy bit, which I'm going to perform for you now. It goes like this. White power, but I also love black people. White pride, but I love Mexicans. White pride, white power, but Puerto Ricans are also fucking cool. And man, I simply can't get enough of them Asians. South Pacific, especially. But wait a minute, that's racist. Fuck. There's a little bit. Yeah. And so you can go as extreme with that as you want. Like, man, I love being white, but I wish I was black even more. Just kidding. Or am I? See, that's what I love about being racist is I can come up with racist jokes, then put the racism angle back on you. See, like watch this. I love being white, but not as much as I wish I was a fucking Mexican. I wish I was a dirty, greasy Mexican, but I'm not. Instead, I was born a really good-looking white guy who's really smart, which sucks, but I wish I was a dirty, greasy Mexican. I love dirty, greasy Mexicans. They're my favorite. I like dirty, greasy Mexicans better than all of you combined times infinity. See, that's a joke. And I'm the first one to ever make that joke, so I'm pretty proud of that. It's one of my new comedic bits. People ask, like, are you really a comedian? So you don't seem that funny. I'm like, yes, I'm a comedian, and yes, I'm funnier than everyone you know. Watch. Being white is the coolest thing ever. I love being white so much because of all the privileges. The only thing better than being white is being a man. Being a white man is the best thing in the world. Oh, wait, that bothers you? Oh, no, I wish I was a black woman. I totally wish I was a black woman because I don't want to offend anybody. Oh shit, wait, that offends you as well? Okay, I don't wish I was a black woman. Oh fuck, that offends you even more? Okay, I do wish I was a black woman. Which is it with you people? Am I allowed to wish I was a black woman or am I not? Thank you. Thank you. Seriously, if there was a dude who just who was like so convincingly like into wanting to be a black woman, it would piss off black women. If there was like a Chinese dude who's like, I want to be black woman. I want to be black woman so bad, very much so, yes. If there was like a Chinese dude who like did troll content about how much he wanted to be a black woman, like people would have a problem with that. But he's racist. He's not allowed to want to be a black woman. But meanwhile, it's totally okay for Billie Eilish to pretend to be a girl. Billie Eilish. Twinkly dinkly doo, Billie Eilish. Hey, you guys let's have a contest. Let's have a contest right now. It's called Guess My Favorite Billie Eilish Song. This is a real contest. You know what the winner gets? A shout out from me and your very own impersonation of your choice, as long as you choose somebody who I know how to impersonate. So that's what the winner's going to get. But you have to choose, you have to know my favorite Billie Eilish song. I'm going to sing it for you in a minute. I'm going to sing. Yes, I'm going to sing a Billie Eilish song. And then you guys are going to guess which one it is. And then the winner, the quickest one, to guess what I am singing is going to be the biggest loser in the world. And what you're going to win is a gun in your mouth, is what you're going to win. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Here we go. I'm going to perform my favorite Billie Eilish song. It goes like this. Bet you like it tough, guy. Bet you like it rough, guy. Stick it in the muff, guy. I don't give a fuck, guy. Talking about the Duff guy. Talking about Hillary Duff guy. Duh. That's the one. That's actually the only Billie Eilish song I know. I watched it once, and that's as much as I can remember. I had to go figure out who Billie Eilish was, and one of the most popular videos that she's ever done was the one that I just performed. I watched it once, and that's me recalling it upon memory as best I can. I had to figure out who is this person, and why is this ugly boy famous? Like, why is this ugly boy so famous? Let's go ahead and watch the ugly boy. And I was like, this is it? This is what the kids are listening to? I'm talking about a tough guy. Stick it in my butt, guy. Bet you like it rough, guy. I don't give a fuck, guy. Duh. It was like, that's it? That's the big hit? Talking about a tough guy, bet you like it rough guy, stick it in the muff guy, fucking little fluff guy, tough guy. Duh. It was like, wow. Okie dokie then. Fucking sell 1 billion records, why don't you, you little ugly boy, and shit all over everyone who's ever played an instrument or had talent in their life. Okay then. Okay then. Saul Rosenberg with a donation says ODD equals old drunk diddler. You're getting better, Saul. Your comedy's slowly improving throughout the night. I'm glad you're kicking in the donations along with this comedy. ODD equals old drunk diddler. Hey, ping. It's actually funny because it's true. Yeah, ODD. Whew, bottom of the barrel, dude. Here's the thing. If you like to get funked up, if you like to enjoy chemical substances, just keep it together. Keep it together. Don't get on camera and make yourself look like a freaking tard muffin. And especially don't go calling out fellas like myself, because I have this ability to fire back, make folks look like a fool. Usually I can use their own words to do it. It was funny because there were people trying to defend ODD. And he showed up drunk on camera high on God knows what. Looks like he sniffed something or other. He was sniffing on some stuff and he was drunk and he was high and he shot his mouth off about me. And for those of you who don't follow me over on the Asshole channel, I have a channel called Jake the Asshole. Let's go ahead and set the record straight right here. Just in case anyone is new here, I have a channel with 40,000. The Asshole, sub to my main channel if you haven't already. I'm highly suppressed by YouTube. They absolutely suppress my channel from growing. So let me go ahead and drop the link to my main channel just in case you're new here. And that's what the whole point of this title is. I'm trying to bait new people into following me. That's what you got to do nowadays. You got to title your shit Billie Eilish so that some unsuspecting moron walks into my trap. And then I'm like, ha 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 ha, here's the truth. Billie Eilish is a dude. Wake up, mind blown. What the fuck? Welcome to the Jake Club, bitch. That's kind of the plan. And so if you think that this is the main channel, it's not. I actually have a main channel called the Asshole channel. I did not. Did it post or not? Okay, I'm going to post it again. There we go. Posted it twice. Over here, over there, down low. There you go. It's all over. It's down in the description. It's in the chat. All right. So there it is. There's the main channel, the Asshole channel. Again, it's highly shadow banned. They just remove subscribers constantly. But that is where all the shenanigans began. That is where my story began. The Flat Earth Asshole, Jake the Asshole channel. And this, of course, Jake Gibson, is the backup channel. Right now, I'm trying different things. I'm using this as an experiment ground. Some of you might be wondering, like, Jake, what is this that you're doing? I'm experimenting. I'm using my backup channel right now in front of all of you to experiment, A, with some new comedic topics, and B, with some different formats. I'm trying some different categories, trying some different titles that I wouldn't normally use, just to see if somehow some new people come a stumbling in. That's kind of the hope, is that some new people come stumbling in, because I titled it Billie Eilish, blah, 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 as a dude, of course, duh. And also because I labeled it entertainment, and I don't usually label my stuff as entertainment. I usually label it as comedy or peoples and blogs. So I'm basically experimenting. I also have been experimenting with the shorts, because I hear that YouTube is trying to shove shorts down people's throats. So if YouTube is going to actively shove shorts down people's throats, it makes sense for me to go ahead and make at least some. And so I'm attempting to beat some of these pesky little algos, these little Al Gore rhythms. You know, Al Gore and his rhythms. You got to beat that shit. You got to just beat it. And so I'm attempting some different things with this backup channel. And so if you're looking for regular conspiracy news and whatnot, and conspiracy videos, that's over on the main channel, the Asshole channel. And then over here, I'm going to basically use this as a bit of a experimental ground with what YouTube is going to allow, what they won't allow, and how to unlock new viewers. Because basically, I'm trying to. And what they're really doing with the Asshole channel quite well is suppressing my audience to where we're this tiny little echo chamber. And they're absolutely not allowing me to escape my own echo chamber. And it's not all about views, and it's not all about subscribers, but I do want to grow the channel because it helps just with motivation to see that the channel's growing, even if it's only 10 people a day. Even if it's only 5 people a day, hell, even 1 person a day. The problem is YouTube is actively just removing my subscribers every time I post a video. And then if I sit back and wait 2-3 days and don't post anything, they'll give me back those subscribers that they took away. only to take them away again the next time I post. It's this really weird deal. And so I feel like I'm being shadow banned. And so I'm going to use this backup channel as a bit of an experimental ground so that I can do some different things with the asshole channel to get around this algorithm. And so I have to play the game. I did not create this platform. I did not create the rules. And so I have to play their little games. And I'm going to use this channel to kind of figure out what works and what doesn't. And over on the asshole channel, it's going to be business as usual. So just want to go ahead and clear that up. So if you see some girl shaking her butt or shaking her ass and the video is only 20 seconds, 30 seconds long, for instance, watch until the very end, because I promise you, I'm going to say something funny. And then if you watch the video the whole time, apparently I'm supposed to get rewarded by going viral or something. I hear if you do a bunch of shorts and you have a bunch of girls shaking their butts and ass and you make fun of them, at some point you just automatically go viral. I've heard that. So I'm just going to try it for like a month and see if it's true. I've seen other dudes making fun of women who shake their ass and tits. They just make fun of women. And I'm like, I can make fun of women. Seems easy enough. And so apparently there's this plethora of people who want to watch today's modern woman get made fun of. And so if you see me making like a 30-second short video, basically I'm trying to figure out the algorithm and trying to get the algorithm stroke, if you will. And if you do see a 30-second video, watch it till the end. I'm always going to deliver you a punchline. So even if I'm only giving you a 30-second video, I'm still going to hit you with a punchline. And just know, if you want the goods, you want to go sub to the asshole channel. That's where you're going to get the goods, the longer videos. But over here, I'm going to be trying a bunch of different shit. I'm going to try a bunch of different titles that you wouldn't normally see me do. So if you want business as usual, Jake the Asshole, you go sub to the Jake the Asshole channel. If you want to see all the different crazy things that I'm going to attempt here on this channel, well, I'm basically just going to be pulling things out of my ass randomly, just seeing what works and what doesn't. I'm going to try and confuse the YouTube algorithm until the YouTube algorithm doesn't even know what's going on. That they're like, what the hell is this guy? All right, so and at the same time, I want them to promote me so I can get some new viewers. And so I've made a plethora of different content on this channel. If you really look, I've done videos like, for instance, van life videos. I've done videos where it's just me and my dog hanging out, and there's not really any major conspiracies even being talked about. So I've done family-friendly content, and I've done some extremely controversial content at the same time. So this channel is really just a hodgepodge of all the different shit that I have done and can do. And so I just want to let everyone know, if you see a video which doesn't seem to fit my normal format, it's because I'm tampering with different formats here on YouTube. Okay, I've repeated that. I think I've repeated myself like twice or 3 times now about that. So we're going to move on. Whew. All right. Let me take some questions from the chat. That's another thing. I need to pay more attention to the chat. I have a tendency to ignore the chat. So, all right, let's take some questions from the chat now. Dragonfire says, anyone ever wonder what it would be like to be a pole dancer with the worst case of hemorrhoids? No. You know, if I was going to wonder what it was like to be a pole dancer, I probably wouldn't add the hemorrhoids part. Like, I could imagine being a woman dancing on a pole, because I know what it's like to be a man. And so to imagine yourself being a woman, you just have to take away logic, common sense, and accountability. And it's basically the same thing. And so I can imagine myself being a woman, but imagine myself having big giant hemorrhoids. Like I've never had any. I've never had a hemorrhoid. And so I don't even want to imagine that. That's something I don't want to imagine. And I'm not gonna. In fact, you can't make me imagine that. Fuck, I just did. You made me imagine that. Son of a bitch. Why'd you make me imagine that? I didn't wanna. I didn't want to imagine hemorrhoids, but you just totally made me imagine that. If I ever get my hands on you, man, you're in trouble, mister. I'm just kidding. You're not in trouble, bro. But if I ever get my hands on you, you'll be in trouble. No, I'm just kidding. But if I wasn't, then you would be. Ha, just kidding. Or maybe I'm not. But I am. See, I like how I could just go on forever right there. I could be like, ha, just kidding. Or maybe I'm not and I want to beat your ass. Ha, just kidding, bro. I totally don't want to beat your ass. Or maybe I want to shove a hot poker right up your rectum. Ha, just kidding. I totally would never ever do that. Or maybe I want to smash your face against a telephone pole. Nah, just kidding, bro. This is totally something I'd never do. That was cool. That was a cool little. That's totally something that I never do. Had like a little bit of a cop siren effect going on. You ever hear those cop sirens? They pull up and they're like, boop, 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 boop. You're like, whoa, 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 hey, whoa. Totally makes you drop your crack pipe on the ground, and you're like, excuse me, Mr. Copy Pants, with your siren. The fuck is going on? Trying to smoke some crack here, and you're interrupting me with your fucking siren. What is your problem, Mr. Porky Pants? You need a little fucking donut? I totally have never said that to any policeman ever. But I will say it here to not policemen. But I've never actually said that to a policeman. Just in case anyone's a policeman watching, dude, I totally wouldn't say that to a policeman. I feel that way in my soul, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't say that. All right. All right. So I'm getting some people asking for the Richie from Boston impression. All right. Here's the deal. The Richie from Boston impression is kind of like my coup de grace, whatever that is. It's like my specialty. It's one of my many specialties. You know, it's like I have my Richie from Boston impression, my Macho Man Randy Savage impression, that one thing where I put my leg over the girl's twat and then I do an upside down inverse retarded upside down cowgirl split reverse maneuver. You know, the one that grandma used to like. Ew, just kidding. Or am I? What? No. What were we talking about? Ta-da! Billie Eilish is a boy. That's what happens when I talk to my chat. I'm like, let me talk to my chat. And then I read like two random things. And then I just go off on a crazy rant. And then I make some terrible joke, or at least I think it's terrible and awesome at the same time. And then I force laugh at my own joke. And then we repeat this process over and over again. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, the Richie from Boston impression. Duh. All right, if I'm going to do a Richie from Boston impression, that's going to require some of that super chat cheddar. Like if you're just going to like tell me to do a Richie from Boston impression, you're going to have to throw down a little bit of that super cheddar. So if you're going to throw down the super cheddar and specifically ask for a Richie from Boston impression, well, then I might do it. But Other than that, I only do the impression when I feel like it. And I just don't know if I'm feeling like it unless I see some of that super cheddar. Now, people might say, dude, you're charging for a from Boston impression? Yes, I am. And if you like it, tough shit, learn to do it better than me and then go in the mirror and do it for yourself. All right, somebody just donated $20. So you know what that means? That means we're gonna do a Richie from Boston impersonation. But I digress. Some people don't realize if they don't get right with God, the Chinese drones, I'm not shitting you, the Chinese drones, they will indeed fly up your asshole and they will bomb you with the direct energy weapons from hell. Satan's finger from outer space, the direct energy weapons are real. I've seen them with my own two eyes. If you don't get right with God, they are prepared to shoot you with the direct energy weapons, and your house will explode. I have eyewitness accounts from crisis actors around the world seeing the finger of God direct energy weapons exploding people's houses simply because they weren't right with God. But I digress. Like, share, subscribe, or don't. I'm out. Richie from Boston. All right. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the kind donation, sir. $20. Shit, I might have to do a Richie from Boston encore. Thank you for such a generous donation. I guess I could do an encore. You know, it really saddens me, it does. Drunk, took a bunch of pills. He's obviously not right with God. ODD, Matthew Purcella, if you're out there, you need to get right with God. You need to quit doing pills. You need to quit snorting smack. Clearly, you've been snorting smack. Matthew, you need to read the Bible. You need to get right with God. When you were calling out me, that's perfectly acceptable. But when you were calling out Jake the asshole, what the fuck were you thinking, man? Like, that guy right there is fucking awesome. He's totally the real deal. Whereas Matthew Purcella, you're nothing but a kid diddling sex offender. So I don't understand where you get off trying to talk shit about a guy like Jake the asshole, who's clearly the more funny dude, who's clearly the better dude between the two of yous. Between the two of yous, if the Chinese drones were gonna pick a dude, they would pick you because you're not right with God. Whew, I just totally channeled Richie's energy there, I think. Is that what we call that? Channeling Richie's energy? All right. Justin Williams says, laugh my effing AO. Says, how did we get to Richie from Boston's channel? That's just something that organically happens. We discuss different topics, different names come up, and people are always wanting me to do my Richie from Boston impersonation because, yeah, that's why. Because, yeah. But I digress. All right. You guys want to know the secret? The secret to Richie from Boston is you kind of have to have this like old man about to take a shit noise. So you have to picture just an old man who's constipated and he's trying to force a turd out of his ass. And that's how you have to start with that mindset. And then you have to like picture like a voice that's like sandpaper. It should basically like destroy your own vocal cords to even attempt to do it properly. Like it actually hurts my voice to do it. Rip, rip, like you're gonna rip something. Richie, ripping. You're gonna rip something apart. You're gonna rip apart your heart before you fart. So if you're gonna do a Richie voice, you have to like picture yourself on the toilet about to take a shit, and you're gonna rip. You're gonna rip a shit. You're gonna rip your heart before you fart and take a shit before the Chinese drones fly up your asshole. See, so that's if you're gonna do the Richie from Boston voice at home. So I'm giving you a training course on how to do the Richie from Boston voice on your own, which is probably a bad business move because once you guys become masters of doing the Richie from Boston voice, then why would you ever need me to do it? In fact, don't do that. That advice I just gave you about doing Richie's voice, don't do it. If you do it, I'll sue you for copyright infringement. It's my material. Yeah, that's right. It's mine. Don't even fucking think about trying to make fun of Richie from Boston. I own making fun of Richie from Boston. Just kidding. Or am I? Bum, bum, bum. All right. That's what a $20 donation will get you these days. You get personal control over the world's funniest comedian. That's pretty cool. That's a good deal for your money. Like that dude right there, because of his $20 bill, catapulted me into that Richie from Boston impression. It was like that was the motivation. Like that guy's donation was the motivation. Donation, motivation, similar words. Holy shit. Donation, motivation. If you give me donation, you give me motivation. You pay me, I do stuff. I'm a genius. All right. Angel Q says, Shilly from Boston. and then Angel Q has laughing emojis. This is what the laughing emojis are doing. With like squinting eyes and little fucking like tears crying outwards. That means that person's hella laughing. We say hella in California still. We still say hella. You know when we do it? When it hella matters. All right. Saul Rosenberg with another $5 donation. Dude, what are you made of $5 super chats? I hope you are, because if you are, yes, please keep giving me some. But if you're not, yes, please giving me some. No, that's a joke. Or is it? All right. Saul Rosenberg says, like a defeated macho man about to take a shit. Saul. Well, let me tell you something, Saul. If you were gonna take a shit with the macho man, then you better well bring a magical throne that's really colorful, because everybody knows that the macho man will not simply sit on a white porcelain throne, little man. So if you want the macho man to sit on a toilet, then it better be paved in gold and Liberace's little dangly things and stuff, little man. Understand? So if you want to tangle with the macho man, then you better make the little vein in your head pop out of your face right before you step into a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you. That one is called Step Into a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's my battery getting low. Seems my battery's getting low, yo, on my microphone. Battery getting low on the microphone. We don't have to take it slow. The battery on my microphone getting kind of shitty. Look, you guys. Red means that it's running out. That sucks. I don't know if I have any batteries offhand, but if the microphone runs out of power, I'm just going to use my regular voice. So don't anyone be alarmed. I don't know why I had to tell you that. All right, let's quit being ridiculous. Let's quit being ridiculous. Let's quit being ridiculous and smoke a bowl. All right, guys. You guys having fun? Who's having fun on a Saturday going into Sunday morning night? If you're having fun on a Saturday night going into Sunday morning afternoon delight, hit the thumbs up. I see 100 people watching and only 63 thumbs up. So why don't you go ahead and do yourselves a favor and me a favor. Smash that thumbs up. We're going to go ahead and stick this into here. We're going to light it on fire. And we're going to breathe in the contents. But I need to see a shitload of thumbs up. I need to see everyone and their grandma's mother smashing the thumbs up right now. Otherwise, I'm going to quit the stream. I'm going to shove a monkey up your uncle's twat. Yes, your uncle has a twat in this scenario. And then just hit the thumbs up. I was gonna continue with that fantasy story, but no, just hit the thumbs up. It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on a newspaper page. The northern tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. No, Jake, don't do it. Well, there must be some magic clues inside these kids' whoa. 'Cause all I see was a tower of green, real love bursting out of every seam. Take love back, it's the bigger love of the family. Ba-doodly doo doo doo, ba-doodly doo doo doo, skippy da bee da ba ba da boo. I do that before I smoke every bowl. It's my own little religious prayer. Mm. Mm. All right. I want to take this time to pimp my shirt. If you want one of these, the classic, never goes out of style, lunar module, or a homeless tweaker's shelter shirt, you can get one of your very own at my Teespring store. I have sold tens of thousands of dollars worth of this shirt because it is the coolest damn shirt. It never goes out of style. If you did not get your family a cool gift and you want to hook your family up, you want to hook your children up, you want to hook your grandma up, what you're going to want to do is click this link right here and get yourself this shirt. I'm going to post it right now in the chat. Now, here's the thing. I don't sell shit that I don't use. I've been wearing this for years. I have personally worn this here design tens of thousands of times. Well, actually, that's an overestimate. Let's just say thousands of times. Because I designed this years ago, and I own my own design. I wear my own design. And so this is my own style. I live in the clothing that I create in my mind. And so if you want to make a statement like I make, the original and best lunar module or a homeless tweaker shelter shirt, still an absolute classic. I'm going to drop this link in chat one more time, and then I'm going to read these super chat donations. But here's the deal. Rather than, donate, if you really want something for your money, this is the bang for your buck right here. This is the bang for your buck. Order one of these right here. I got the link in the description down below. I promise you, everybody gonna be talking about that crazy shirt. For good or bad, or for better or for worse. You wear this, people will talk. You will get attention. Yes, I'm proud of my shirt design. And yes, I have no shame hawking my own shirt design. You know why? It's because it was my idea. It came out of my head. I wear it. I endorse it. I support it. So why the hell wouldn't you? This is all part of truth wear. I like to wear the truth. I've got some other ones here too. Back. Check this one out. Proud to be coronavirus free. So ladies, you can have sex with me. Cause I'm proud to be corona what free. So ladies, you can get within 6 feet of me. Yes, there we go. You can get this one. Still got plenty of these ones. All shapes, all sizes, all colors. Just for you. Get your proud to be Boogeyman disease free t-shirt at Teespring. The Jake the Asshole, Flat Earth Asshole Teespring store. All right. Now I want to go ahead and read these donations here. Saul Rosenberg says, I was talking about Richie. You see what I'm saying or don't? At any rate, good show, but I digress. A good one, Saul. You're awesome, Saul. Thank you for your donations, bro. I appreciate your one-of-a-kind comedy. You're like the perfect sidekick for me. You constantly throw in $5 and you stay on topic. You stay on topic, man. That's what I like about you, Saul. You have $5 and you stay on topic. Those are good things, man. Good things, bro. All right, John X says, Jake, are you for hire to perform at our party in Reno? Possibly. I actually live semi-close to Reno, and for the right price and the right party, I could definitely be your man. Why don't you go ahead and email me? I'm going to post my email real quick. You go ahead and take it down, and you can email me about it. And of course, if anyone else is going to try and send me some fake emails, I will figure you out. So don't do that. So I'm going to email or put my email right here, and you can email me about playing in Reno. But only serious offers now. Don't send me any shill offers. And thank you again for your donation. And yes, I might possibly be interested if the occasion and everything works out. We might be able to figure something out. And I perform all different styles of music. I can do covers, originals, conspiracy music, classic rock music. It just depends what you're looking for. And I can just do all around MC, party, DJ work, whatever you need. All right. Brandon C says, "Rad AF sounds like a good time." Hey, Reno's a cool city. I mean, it's not Las Vegas, but it's a pretty cool city, and I live semi close, and I have performed there before, and I've went and watched rock shows in Reno, and I've went there and gambled many times, and so I can definitely make my way over the mountain. It's really just a quick shot over the mountain, a couple hour drive, and I'm there. And so I'm down to roll through Reno. And since I'm a slot hustler, I could probably win enough money to where the whole thing would be free anyway. I'd probably come out profitable no matter what, just because I'm such an amazing slot player. But that's for another day. Oh yeah, my email address I put there. I forgot the at symbol. Yeah, you got to put the at symbol in there just before the Yahoo. All right, let me post it one more time. I didn't put the at symbol in there because I'm high. I was gonna put the at symbol in there, but then I got high. There you go. There's my email in the chat with the at symbol. So if the first one did not work, try again with the second one. All right. Just needed to do that real quick. You know, I have to reach down deep for the motivation to play the music to please myself because I damn sure am not going to find any inspiration to create the motivation to play the music if I'm listening to people like Billie Eilish or any mainstream pathetic excuse for a talent these days. And so when I tell people that I have more talent in my little fucking pinky fingernail than they have in their whole body, it's because I come from a background of actual performing arts, actual real musicians, and I have a background of performing real shows in front of real audiences day in and day out. Bars, clubs, open mics, and retirement homes, nursing homes, you name it, I've played it. And so, because I am the real deal, the authentic, genuine talent, I can pull gobs of talent out of my asshole rather than shit, which is what most modern talent is serving up auto tuned shit. Whereas I am still the genuine article, the real deal, the actual performer with the skill. In in 2022, you have to toot your own horn because who else is going to toot it for you? Some Jewish elite Hollywood sleazebag? No, he's not going to toot my horn. Not unless I bend over and let him get his rocks off. Then he might toot my horn. But since I've never sold my soul to any Jewish Hollywood elites, they don't own the comedic rights to this here comedian. They don't own the rights to those bass licks that I create. They don't own the rights to this shirt. So I am indeed the real deal. I can create music out of my mind. I can create my own shirt designs, clothing designs, my own style. So I don't need mainstream media or anyone I think is cooler than me to dictate to me what I think I should be wearing. I dictate what I wear, and I wear the truth. See it right there? Hey, Jake, what do you wear? I wear the truth. See it right there? And when anyone sees me walking down the street, they look at that design and they're like, where the fuck did he get that? They wonder, does Walmart sell that? Does Target sell that? No, they don't. I'm the only one smart enough to ever put that lunar module on a t shirt. I'm the only one smart enough to ever question it on a t-shirt. There it is. It seems kind of stupid, but it's one of a kind fashion statement. I'm not trying to be a used car salesman, but how many people do you know walk down the street and display the truth proudly on their chest? And I will go to a verbal war with any man who thinks he's going to choose Lunar Module over the homeless tweaker shelter because I have the proof right here. I'll say, really? You think this landed in space? You think this piece of crap right here that looks like it's made out of cardboard and tinfoil, curtain rods, tarps, you think this landed on the moon? Look, here's your moon. What is your moon, like 10 feet across? Bro, you can jump off the edge of the moon over there? See, so I can actually defend the truth with what's on my chest. So when you hear me like a used car salesman saying you need one of these, it's because there's not enough people out there defending the truth. Instead, people would rather walk around with, I don't know, nothing on their chest, or a Nike swish logo, or a Billie Eilish ugly boy face. Ew, I guess. You know what's funny is they actually sell the NASA logo in Target and Walmart. So if you think that it's not cool for me to hawk my own design, to pimp my own design, if you will, just know right now, Walmart, Target are selling NASA shirts. Just the logo. So right now, Walmart, Target selling NASA logos. And guess what? There's idiots buying it. There's people like, a $20 NASA shirt? I need that logo right now. Like who wants a NASA logo on their chest? And yet there's enough dumb sheeple. I guess they think space is just so cool. Like who in 2022, even if you're a sheeple, like who cares about space enough that you're going to buy a NASA shirt? I think it's because it's in the bargain bin at Walmart. They're like, here it's $12 marked down. It's $6. Everything must go. Take this NASA shirt, put it on. They want you to walk around and be a billboard for NASA. They don't want you to do this. Still, the outlaw granddaddy design. That 1969 picture, you can pull it up on your phone or on your computer and you can get it in fine, crispy, clear detail. So if anyone was to ever say you're crazy, oh yeah, they totally did go to the moon. Anyone wants to disagree with you, you can always pull it up on your phone or your laptop. The best is if you can get somebody to look at it on a flat screen TV. If you can get a sheeple to look at the lunar module blown up on a flat screen TV, basically their mind will explode. Because if you see the finite detail of this, I'm being serious now. I'm being dead serious. If you can get this on a flat screen TV in front of a sheeple and start pointing at all the tarps and the curtain rods and the tinfoil, and then of course there's all these creases that are on the this base of the lunar module, whatever you want to call it. So if you're able to get this image in front of a sheep, you can actually wake somebody up. You can actually see the wheels in their mind turning. I remember the first time I was able to get this image in front of my dad on a big screen TV, not just on my shirt, but get the image on a TV and then say, look. So if you can get one of your family members, one of your friends who thinks you're crazy, who thinks you're a crazy conspiracy theorist, if you can get one of them to look at this image, forget the shirt, just have them look at this image on a flat screen TV a big, nice flat screen TV so that you can look at all the finite detail and see just how fake it really is. If you can go through those steps and line that up, that's how you're gonna wake people up. That's what you have to go through. If you want to wake somebody up, you have to do it the old-fashioned way. You can't just send them a YouTube link. You can't just say, "Here's a link to a Jake the Asshole video." That's not going to work. So if you do want to wake up your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your best friend, whoever it is that thinks you're crazy, and you want to wake them up, uh, this is the image, and you want to find the nicest, crispiest, clearest one on your phone or your laptop, and then plug in your laptop to your phone, or your laptop to your TV. So you want to plug in your laptop to your TV with an HDMI cable, whatever you got to do. Or with today's smart TVs, you can just use the internet on your smart TV. Whatever you got to do to get the 1969 lunar module in front of your sheeple parents, friends, family, whoever it is that you're trying to awaken to the truth. You want to get this image on the screen, and you want it to be a nice, crispy, clean, blown up version. And then you want to point it at the curtain rods, point at the tarp, point at the tinfoil, and show them up close and finite detail exactly what they think they believe happened back in 1969. If you can go through those steps, that's how you get people to actually go, "What?" Because nobody who believes in the moon landing has actually looked at this picture on a flat screen in fine detail and ever actually tried to find the flaws. They've never went through any of those steps. So if you can get this on a screen in front of your non-believers, your friends, your family who you're trying to wake up, if you can go through the steps, sit them on the couch, get them to be watching the TV while you show them this image, and you point at it, blow it up, zoom in, that's how you're going to wake people up. You have to do it that way, the old-fashioned way, because then it'll leave them sitting there trying to defend something that they can see with their own eyes is bullshit. And so that's how you're going to wake somebody up. They won't be able to defend what they're seeing because they've never seen it like that before. When my dad saw the lunar module for the first time on a flat screen, he was like this. His mouth was hanging open. And to this day, he's trying to erase that image out of his mind. He doesn't want to believe he saw what he saw on my TV screen. And that also brings up another important topic. The TV, of course, is the brainwashing tool, the greatest brainwashing tool of all times. So what you want to do is use your television, use your phone, use your laptop to wake up your friends and family. That's the format they're used to seeing. So if you're going to try and wake someone up, you have to use this technology for good in order to fight the evil. And so when I was able to get my dad to look at this image that I believe in so much as far as being a great way to wake people up. I believe in it as far as how of how fake it is. Does that make sense? This image right here is one of my favorite fake images, and I believe it is the greatest tool, one of the greatest tools in waking people up. The 1969 moon landing has so much wrong with it. It's so provably fake that now in 2022, if you can actually get someone to sit and watch it, sit and look at the footage along with you while you critique it, you can actually get them to use their mind for the first time. I've seen it happen, but it literally would take you basically paying these people. Like you would almost have to pay your friends and family. Like, "Hey, Ma, hey, Dad, I'm going to give you $10 to let me show you something." So you might even have to bribe the people you want to wake up. So these people who you want to wake up, and they better be someone you care about. Because if they're not someone you care about, you shouldn't even go through any of these steps. Don't waste your time with random people. This isn't something you'd do with random people. This is only if you want to try and wake up your dad, your mom, your sister, brother, cousin, somebody that means something to you, and you want them to see the truth the way you see it. And you want them to see the truth the way Jake the asshole sees it. Rather than just sending them a link to my channel, use what I've taught you and put them in front of this image. Use the facts to your advantage. Oh, they can't go back to the moon. They can't go back to the moon because they lost and destroyed this technology. They lost and destroyed this technology. You see this awesome technology? They lost and destroyed it. And then your family member or your friend, whoever it is going to go, nuh-uh, that's not why they don't go back to the moon. And then you show them the footage of Don Pettit admitting that they can't go back to the moon because they lost and destroyed that technology. So what you want to do is have your ammo lined up. If you're going to wake someone up, you have to have your ammo lined up. And it starts with this, the moon landing. It's so easy for someone to see through the bullshit because who do they know who they can say, no, oh, my friend walked on the moon. So a random sheep can't say that their friend walked on the moon. See what I'm saying? A random sheep can say that they've seen the curvature of the earth, and they do. So if you try and tell someone that the earth is flat, they'll go, nuh-uh, I saw the curvature when I went on top of a mountain. I saw the curvature when I jumped on top of a trampoline in my friend's yard, right? But they can't say that they went in a rocket ship and saw the earth as a spinning ball, that they participated in outer space. So no sheep that you know can say, oh yeah, I have a friend who went to the moon, and yeah, that's totally 100% legit. So it's one of the easier subjects to break through to somebody. Hey, look, this is the government. The government lies. And you have to coax them into saying that the government lies. Here's one of my best ways to help people along with the whole situation. I don't trust the government. Do you trust the government? See what I did there? That's how you want to open the whole thing up. Start with this. I'm being serious now. You guys are going to have this conversation. Start with this as your opener. I don't trust the government. Do you trust the government? And you know what they'll usually say? No. Most people will agree with you that they don't trust the government. So if you're going to start this conversation, it will behoove you to start with this as your opener. Before you ever get to any of this shit, Earth is flat, dinosaurs never existed, 9/11, chemtrails, before you get to any of that shit, just start with the opener. Do you trust the government? I don't trust the government. Do you? And then get them to agree with you, no, that they don't trust the government. Most sheeple will agree that they don't trust the government, but most sheeple will repeat everything that they've ever heard on TV. So most sheeple don't believe in conspiracies, even if they're a fact and true. But most people will repeat to you that they don't trust the government. I promise you. If you were to start the conversation and say, hey, do you trust the government? People, I instinctively say, no. Even left-wing libtards will say, no, they don't trust the government. So you got to start by getting them to agree with you that you don't trust the government, and then ask them if they trust the government. As I said, most people will not tell you yes. Like if you ask someone, do you trust the government? Most people aren't going to go, yeah. So instead they're going to say no. So you get them on your side right out of the gate by saying, exactly, I don't trust them either. In fact, they've lied about so much stuff
I don't know what's true and what's not anymore, such as this event here. And then you can bring up whatever event, 9/11, uh, the moon landing being faked, whatever. So whatever event, conspiracy you're gonna bring up, start the conversation by saying, I don't trust the government. Do you trust the government? Put them on the hot seat with whether or not they trust the government and directly ask them that question. And I swear to God, I don't even need to swear to him. This is just a fact. Most people will say, no, I don't trust the government because inherently that's true. That's actually true. But they're brainwashed so bad that they're going to repeat a bunch of propaganda. They're going to believe that the C word boogeyman disease is real. They're going to believe in all of the TV mainstream agenda topics. Of course, they're going to believe in it. But in their heart, when you tell them, I don't trust the government, do you trust the government? They'll instinctively say no. So you got to get those people on your side right out of the gate with that simple deal. That way you're not a crazy conspiracy theorist. You're someone on the same team as them. So here's how I start a conversation like, well, I don't trust the government because they're lying about shit all the time. And in fact, there's this law where the government's totally allowed to lie, and the news can basically make up whatever they want and get ratings because it's basically entertainment at this point. And then you can show them here's the law that says that the news can make up whatever they want for entertainment purposes. And so if you have your info ready to go and you just start with something very basic and you get this person to agree with you on the common ground that yes, there is a law that states that the news is allowed to make up stories and embellish. You have to get them to agree with you that the government can't be trusted and that they embellish. At least get them to admit that the government embellishes. You got to get them on your side whether they like it or not. So that's my main advice is if you're going to try and convince somebody, you don't want to come at them like a crazy conspiracy theorist that they picture in their mind. You gotta be able to put their mind at ease by telling them that you don't trust the government. Ask them if they trust the government. And they'll be like, well, no, no, I don't just trust the government. So, like, do you believe like everything you see on TV? And even though you know the answer is that they do, they'll tell you that they don't. So that's how you gain this rapport. It's how you gain this ability to speak with somebody who you know is going to disagree with you. You got to find something to agree with them right out of the gate. Start by agreeing with them, make it or forcing them to agree with you so that you can have this controversial conversation. And I'm only telling you this because I have gotten into arguments with family members, friends, and I've done it the wrong way and I've done it the right way. And so I've learned through personal experience the quickest way to chase someone away from a topic is to aggressively come at them like you're some sort of intellectual know it all. So if you aggressively try and force, let's say, the flat earth topic down someone's throat, they're not going to want to hear it. So you got to start by feeding them little tiny bits of truth, and you got to actually get them to agree with you, like I said before, by getting them to state that they don't trust the government. So you can always go back to that. Well, remember, you said yourself that you don't trust them. So whenever they start to disagree with you, you can always go back to that point. Hey, well, you admitted that even you don't trust the government. So, all right, guys, I've been on here for an hour and a half, and I'm getting a little tired and hungry. I'm going to go ahead and get off here and eat some food, take my dog for a walk, get back to reality. If you guys enjoyed this stream and you don't want to send any sort of super chat, but you want to donate, if you enjoy this content that I create, feel free. to donate to my PayPal directly. And if you donate to my PayPal directly, right here in the link, I'm going to post the link in the chat. YouTube doesn't get a cut of that. So if you, let's say, don't want to send a super chat because you don't want YouTube taking a cut and you don't want to have the attention focused on you, you can send me privately, discreetly. You could send me a donation to my PayPal directly. The link is in the chat and in the description down below. Your donations help keep this channel afloat and help keep me afloat and help keep me as a professional independent comedian. Again, I have no Hollywood contract. No one pays me to do this outside of you guys and YouTube. So I appreciate all the support from you guys I can get and all the donations that came in. I appreciate it very much from the bottom of my heart. You guys are an absolute awesome audience to have, and I'm so glad that in the future we're going to be able to share all these funny and amazing, horrible, terrible times. We have some absolute horror coming our way, and I'm going to do my best to make you all laugh while the zombies take over the world. So until next time, this is the flattered asshole, Jake the asshole, Jake Gibson, saying, duh. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, yeah, Billie Eilish is a boy. Duh. Boop.